guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Mackenzie, and this is Sorority Recruitment 101, the only channel dedicated to answering the questions you may have about what it's like to be in a sorority in college and what it's like to go through sorority recruitment at a big university. So we all know COVID-19, the worldwide pandemic, has really flipped life upside down. A lot of people have been out of school and work since March, but now things are finally starting to gradually get back to normal. Even though that normal we always knew might not come back for a while, we'll have a new normal. A lot of colleges have announced that they're going to allow students to come back to campus in the fall, which is so exciting. But they are going to be taking a lot of precautions, as a university is a central hub that houses people from all over the country and the world. There are also going to be precautions put into place for sorority recruitment, as we could have guessed. A lot of universities have announced that a portion of sorority recruitment will be happening online. They also said depending on the state and federal regulations that are put in place around the time of sorority recruitment, the whole week might be online. Panhellenic has been working very hard to adjust recruitment, that way you guys can still participate and join a sorority this year. One of the main adjustments that's happened is that since the first round of recruitment is going to be online for a majority of schools, they're going to have you guys, the potential new members, make a video to introduce yourself to the chapters. All of the sororities will watch your video, that way they can see you, get to know you, and see what your personality is like. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you some tips to make your video the best it can be. But before I get into any of that, make sure you subscribe down below and click that notification bell so you never miss a new video. I post new videos every single Monday and Friday, giving you tips and tricks for sorority recruitment and also sharing my experience being in a sorority at the University of Alabama. Also, I would love for you to join our Sorority Recruitment 101 family, so make sure you're following us on all of our social media. I'll be sure to link all of those in the description box below. All right, let's get into your video. So these videos are actually going to be very short. Most schools have said they only want a 60-second or minute-long video. In this video, you'll state your name, your hometown and state, and also your major. Some schools have also provided prompts or questions for you to answer, and this is just so sororities can get to know you and see what your personality is like. So the first tip I have for your video is to find great lighting and have a blank background. Now, I'm not saying you have to go out and buy a ring light and all this fancy lighting. That is not what I'm saying. What I recommend is that you stand in front of a window. This is the easiest way to get a nice and natural light. That way sororities can see what you look like. When filming, make sure your camera is between you and the window. You want to be facing out the window, that way the light is coming onto your face. Make sure you're not standing with your back towards the window, because then it'll be dark and they won't be able to see you in the camera. Now, as for your background, you do not have to buy a fancy sheet or anything. Just stand in front of a wall. Don't have any crazy patterns or things moving in your background, just because the sororities want to focus on you and what you're saying in your video. You can film these videos outside, just make sure the lighting is even and that there's minimal sound in the background. So like I said before, some Panhellenic associations have said that you will be answering some questions and prompts in your video. My second tip for you is to pick questions and prompts that contrast each other. That way you showcase different parts of yourself. On the recruitment website, they'll tell you exactly how many prompts to answer. I recommend picking one that will allow you to describe yourself and one that lets you talk about your interests and your hobbies. Also, make sure you pick questions that'll showcase all of the unique and awesome things about yourself. Sororities are going to be watching a lot of videos, so definitely think of all of the things about yourself that'll set you apart and help them remember you. And the third tip I have for you is to be confident and showcase your personality. You don't want to be monotone. Think about watching a video like this. Hi, my name is Mackenzie. I'm from Connecticut and I'm majoring in business. That is boring. You want to say, hey, I'm Mackenzie, I'm from Connecticut, and I'm majoring in business at the University of Alabama. You can really tell the difference on camera, so make sure you're always smiling, relaxed, and just having fun with it. Now, it does take a little while to get comfortable on camera, and I am definitely understanding of this. You can go back to some of my first videos and see how awkward and cringy I was. But now with all of the videos I've made and all of the practice I've done, I'm more comfortable in front of the camera, and it's easier for me to film videos. So my advice to you is to practice speaking in front of the camera. Just set your phone up anywhere and practice saying your name, where you're from, your major, and giving a little summary about yourself. The more you do this, the more comfortable you'll be doing it when the time comes to film your video for recruitment. When you're ready to film your video, make sure you write out what you're gonna say. Now, don't make a script, because this will make you sound like a robot. Remember, they want to see the real you. What I like to do is I bullet point the main topics I want to talk about, and at each topic, I'll go off into some details. That way it's more real and more me, and I don't sound like a robot. Remember, this video is all about showcasing who you are and what your personality is like. So you want to make sure you're prepared, but also being your complete self. Something else I recommend is that you do multiple takes of your video. That way you can edit it and have the best parts of the video put together. What I recommend is editing it after your introduction and also after each prompt or question. This will help keep your video organized and very straightforward. Alright you guys, so that's my video giving you some tips on how to make your video the best it can be. I know being on camera can be a little uncomfortable and it's new to a lot of people, but just keep practicing and you will be completely fine. As always, make sure you subscribe down below and comment some topics you want me to make a video about next. Also, make sure you head to our website and get our Sorority Recruitment Survival Kit. That way you are fully prepared to go through sorority recruitment. I'll put the link to our kits in the description box below. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video.